Hello, Varshil here, and welcome to a new video. So, water changes are some of the most boring things in fish keeping, but we all have to do them to keep our precious little fish alive and healthy. What if I told you there are some ways that you could never do water changes and still keep your fish healthy, happy, well fed, and thriving? This is the video for you.
Cause there's no going back, no going back. There's no going back to your old life. Not living in the past, we're over that. I'm feeling it tonight, riding on the dizzying highs.
So method number one is by using plants. Plants are well known in the aquarium hobby to basically suck up nitrites and ammonia and basically make a no filter aquarium, and it has been done by many people and I think I'm going to try it. But you can take it a step further by, if you have enough plants, you can do a no water change aquarium. Just make sure you're testing and you're pretty careful, and you should be able to never do any water changes. This has already kind of been done in the saltwater aquarium hobby in the form of refugiums. Basically, they take macroalgae, something like chaetoalgae, and let it grow so it sucks up all the nutrients, and they just throw a lot of the macroalgae and by extension throwing the nutrients. You can use some really easy and fast growing plants like Java fern anubias and my favorite Java moss, or something like Christmas moss, which in my opinion is much faster growing. So all these plants suck up nutrients very efficiently and just help with nutrient export. I would discourage against the use of just small plants here and there, because to just make a no filter aquarium or even do a no water change aquarium, just you have to just cover the entire area with just plants, and it would look really naturalistic in a big tank. I hope to do that soon. Just a warning though, you still have to do water changes for all of these methods at least once or twice a year, since water changes are really what keeps the aquarium stable, and by not doing water changes, the aquarium may crash eventually. So make sure you keep on testing and doing some water changes, not always, but some, maybe thrice or twice in a year, and your fish should be extremely happy. Method number two, using anaerobic bacteria. Basically, there are two types of bacteria inside the aquarium hobby. Aerobic bacteria, they thrive with a lot of oxygen, and basically they convert your fish's waste into nitrate, which you can remove through water changes. But anaerobic bacteria takes that one step forward and converts nitrate into nitrogen gas, helping, well, the nitrates just evaporate into the air, basically doing your water changes for you. Again, you have to do water changes maybe thrice or four times every year, but not really regularly. A product that I found success with this is Seachem's D nitrate. It's perfect for housing anaerobic bacteria. You can also have a really deep sand bed, but this can create other problems like methane gas, which can kill your fish. So I just suggest going with something like Seachem D nitrate. This bag which you see here is a mixture of Seachem's matrix and denitrate. So I'm just cycling this bag for upcoming big tank project I'm having. So method number 3 is the drip system. So this is something that has been there in the aquarium hobby for a long time but has been popularized by the king of DIY. Basically, you drip dechlorinated water really slowly, and the excess water just goes out through something like a overflow. But there are cons to this method. In my opinion, I don't like drilling tanks. If, for example, if you had your tank already set up, it's kind of a pain to drill the tank. And even there are ways to make non-drilling overflows like a PVC overflow, but this just takes from the look of the tank. And the second reason I don't like this method is because it's not that efficient. In order to not do water changes, you have to basically drip 75% of the total tank volume every single day. That's really hard. For example, if you had 100-gallon tank, then you had to drip around 75 gallons of water every single day, and that can be really expensive over time. And like any other method, you still have to do water changes, since water changes are the time when you are most in tune with the fish, and you can just look, and if there are any diseases, you can know that your fish has diseases, so you can cure it. So water changes are by far the best method to keep your fish healthy and alive. But I hope this video helped you out. If you were planning to make an automatic water change system or something like that, I'm making a video like this, a part 2 soon, on how I do water changes for my medium sized and big tanks. So stay tuned for that. If you don't want to miss it, like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out. And until the next time, peace out.